Hey everyone, welcome back to another critical video. In today's video I'm going to be talking about the typings in my game and how they all affect each other and what the matchups are. So let's jump right into it. Now here is the type chart. Pretty simple, there's only 13 types compared to a lot of other games which have a lot more. I think it's pretty simple. So we have your standard types: fire, water, nature, electric, air, earth, ice, poison, metal, and then some interesting ones which I did sort of borrow a little from Pokemon. That being combats, which is basically physical strength, phantom, which is your spirits, which I might actually rename to the spirit type, basically ghosts and things like that, shadow being darkness, but I felt like calling it the darkness type would be like too standard, I guess. And finally, we have, at least some specific to my game, is a magic type, or what I've called Arcana in this case. I would have loved to call it the magic type, but the stats of my game are called magical attack and magical defense, and I didn't want to confuse players, so I decided to label it as Arcana. Now, looking at the specific matchups, we have some pretty standard ones. For example, water beating fire, nature beating water, electric beating air, so on. But we also have some odd ones. Unlike most games, I've made both fire and electric beat shadow because they illuminate darkness. For some critical as an example, this critical is the nature type, and some critical can even have two types. For example, that night one could be metal, which I was considering, but I was also debating adding on the shadow type. And for this last little guy here, he'd be the combat type. So with this project, I'm actually not working alone. I'm working with an artist to make some key art for the critical, and that is my friend Nito. I've brought Nito on to bring a certain life to the designs. It also lets you see the critical in a different way. Anyways, here's Nito.
Hello, I'm Nito. I'm working with fire on the art for the game he's making.
If you want to see some of Nito's work, you can check in both the description and the pinned comment. I'll have both of his channels, one for animation and one for editing. Anyways, that's about it for this devlog. I've been Fire. See ya!